everyone. Welcome to another episode of WYTPod, the online community for e-commerce entrepreneurs and business owners. And today we have a very special guest with us. She is the founder and owner at The Good Space, and her name is Maya Hawthorne. Maya, thanks for joining us today. How are you?
Good. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. So why don't we jump right in, and just so our viewers can get to know you a little better, can you share some of your background with us?
Yep, I am from the city of Chicago, born and raised. I have always been the outdoorsy type and also the type that likes to fix things. I'm a problem solver. So fast forward to picking out colleges, I decided that I wanted to go to the coldest place in the United States, which is the UP, Michigan Tech. There, I got my degree in mechanical engineering technology with a focus in controls technology. And from there, when I graduated during the pandemic in 2020, nobody wanted to hire me. So I decided to go out on my own and venture this scary path.
Wow, I never thought of that before. Everyone that graduated college during the pandemic, what a challenge.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was extremely difficult and really disheartening getting no after no after no.
It's a good thing you're a problem solver.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah,
Yeah.
and have a love for woodworking.
I'm not really good at it, but I love woodworking YouTube videos. I mean, I can watch them for hours on end. I think I'm not
Oh,
alone
yeah.
there. So it's so satisfying to watch that stuff.
Mhm.
All right, cool. So I know that you really focused on using local resources and using sustainably sourced materials. And I think that's highly commendable considering the added expense and difficulty that it involves. What were some of the other challenges that you had getting started, and how did you overcome them?
Um, I made many assumptions that people just knew what I was talking about, knew what my plan was, which I don't know how I thought that was going to work. No one can read minds. um,
Right.
but I definitely had faced challenges finding suppliers who were legitimately sustainably sourced. People can slap on the this is organic label and have just one teeny bit of it be organic, and they say the whole thing is that way. So I definitely had to do my research to make sure that places were legit.
Yeah, that happens with nutrition products as well. It's a big
Yeah.
problem. It's really tough.
Mhm.
Okay. I mean, a lot of people think that it's easy to start an e-commerce business. You just get some products, take some pictures, put it on a website and make some sales, right? What could be so tough? But it's
It's
not
so
that easy, right?
yeah, there's SEO, there's back end problems. For about a month, I had issues where I could only send emails to my newsletter or my website was up. It was not both. And because I didn't have that many resources when I got started, I just had to figure it out myself.
Yeah, you had to wear all the hats, I guess, when you're
Yeah.
getting started.
Yeah. All
I
of
hear
them.
that a lot. It can be very difficult, very challenging at the beginning, when you have
Yeah.
to sort of educate yourself on so many different aspects of running a business.
Yeah, lots of YouTube videos. And
Hmm.
I think I had Skillshare for a while. That was very helpful. And even the local library was extremely helpful.
The library, a,
Yeah. The
a vanishing bastion of knowledge, which is so romantic, the idea of a library now, right?
yeah.
All right, cool. So what would you say separates your products from the competition's?
I would say my extreme attention to detail and care. I design the work surfaces and they are locally made by a company. And once I get them, I finish them with locally made and an eco-friendly, locally made clear coat.
Right.
So once I'm in my workshop sanding the desk, I'm paying attention to every single grain, making sure it's perfect for the customer.
That's great. I think these days, so many people would rather support a small business like yours instead of just buying something from Amazon in general or going to Costco or whatever.
Yeah, or
So,
something that's just like a plywood, like you have no idea what's in between those layers.
right. But even if it is well made, I'd rather spend my money with you than with some, big, huge factory.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. Um, well, can you share your vision in terms of product expansion? Do you have any plans in the future to add more products?
Yes, absolutely. More sustainability, more local resources being used. Right now, the idea is more away from the desk and more to sustainably sourced products to fill your office space. So lots of desk accessories.
Great. I could use a few myself, actually.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that sounds great, but having the best products in the world doesn't help if nobody knows about them. So how are you driving potential customers to your website right now?
I am doing lots of networking and also marketing on social media, which I never thought that I would be a marketer ever. It was never something that looked like it was fun for me, but now that I've figured out social media a little bit more, it's definitely been fun being on the back end SEO wise, and lots of networking events. I go to a networking event and I make so many connections, and those lead to other connections.
Sure. Networking. So you're just rolling up your sleeve and getting out there and doing it.
Yeah, which is scary. I'm definitely terrified all the time, but in the back of my mind, I just think I'm not gonna die. So that's the end
Wow.
all be all for
But that's
me.
that's the definition of bravery when you're scared,
Yeah,
but you do it anyway,
yeah.
right? What's the big deal? If you're not scared, then you're not brave, right?
Yeah, it was so weird the other day. I was afraid, a little bit shy for meeting someone the first time, and I was also working on my laptop at the time,
Uh-huh.
and they were in another space next to me. So I was like, I don't know if I should go over there. And I'm scrolling on LinkedIn and I see a post that says, cheers to all the missed opportunities from shyness. And I was like, that's my message
Oh,
right there. So I
wow.
went over there and we ended up having a meeting for about an hour and a half. And we're currently working on a new sustainably sourced product.
Wow. What a great story.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
That's
really,
inspirational,
yeah, I was
actually.
like, this is the universe sending me messages. I have to go over there. I have to suck it up.
Yeah. Good stuff. Well done. All right. So this is all good stuff, but finally, Maya, do you have any, sort of pearls of wisdom that you'd like to share with anyone who's getting started in the e-commerce game?
Yeah. Um, I'm sure everyone says this, but be prepared for just about anything. And nothing will ever stay the same. So you have to learn how to adapt and have resilience. Um, like a couple months back, my rack that holds all of my desktops broke with about 5 desktops on them. And just looking at the scene, I was definitely freaking out. But luckily, because the clear coat on our desks are so it's very durable, only one desk was damaged. So I ended up stripping that down and cutting it down into little sample pieces to send to people.
I would
Yeah.
say making lemonade there. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
what gives you lemons
That's
or a
right.
broken desk?
Yeah. When life gives you a broken desk, you make a bunch of small desks or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so that worked out. All right. Well, Maya, thanks again for joining us today. It's been a real pleasure speaking with you. And I think our community is really going to appreciate what you've had to say. And,
Yeah, most definitely.
and wish you all the continued success in the world going forward.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Take care.
You too.